Live from the KHOU 11 studios and streaming on KHOU 11 Plus, your news starts now.
Thanks for joining us on this digital newscast. We're streaming live on KHOU 11 Plus. This evening, the search continues for a second suspect involved in a deadly robbery in Spring that unfolded during a Facebook Marketplace meetup.
Meanwhile, his alleged accomplice, a 17-year-old, faced a judge in court last night. Our Michelle Choi has the latest details.
Mr. Jose Soto, will you please stand?
This is video of 17-year-old Jose Soto in probable cause court overnight. A judge set his bond at $200,000, the exact amount the state asked for.
Based on the allegations made against you, coupled with the other documents that this court has reviewed in connection with your case, this court finds that the fact pattern of this offense is such a serious nature that a high bond is necessary to ensure the safety of the community.
The teen is one of two suspects accused of playing a role in the death of 39-year-old Dat Trong. Prosecutors say Soto and an accomplice met Trong outside his home along Bridgestone Pine Court in Spring on Thursday to buy a cell phone from him through Facebook Marketplace. They say during the sale, the other suspect asked Trong to reset the phone. When he refused and tried to leave, that's when prosecutors say the suspect chased after him and Soto grabbed him.
The co-actor pursued him. And the defendant is alleged to have cut off the complaining witness's path. In the process, this complaining witness fell to the ground, striking his head, resulting in a serious head injury, which ultimately led to his death.
Prosecutors say the two suspects then went through Trong's pockets and robbed him of his cell phone before taking off in a car driven allegedly by Soto, who we learned is an 11th grader at Yes Prep Southwest. Initially, investigators told us the teen was facing a murder charge, but according to new court documents we've obtained, Soto is actually charged with robbery with bodily injury, a second-degree felony. We've reached out to the Harris County DA's office to see if his charges could be upgraded. In the meantime, if he makes bond, Soto's bond conditions include staying away from the victim's family and his accomplice, who remains at large.
You're not to have any contact with the co-actor that is nicknamed, quote, D. Kane.
Michelle Choi, KHOU 11 News.
Michelle, thank you. Now, if you have any information on this case or where the second suspect might be, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. That's the number right there on your screen.
Tonight, 8 families in Webster are without a home following an apartment fire this morning. It happened at the Harbor Point Apartments between the Gulf Freeway and Galveston Road. The Webster Fire Department says 8 units were impacted. They called on several other fire departments in the area, including Houston, to help get the fire contained to one building. Fire officials tell us a mayday was issued when a firefighter got lost while searching for residents on the first floor. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but it was certainly a scary situation.
We woke up, the alarm was going off, and it was an unusual alarm the way it was going off. And then my son came out the other room, and he said, he looked over where the water heater is, and he said, "Mama, there's a fire right here in the water heater." I said, "Let's get out." I panicked. And I said, "Let's hurry up, get out of here, hurry up and get out of here."
Right now, investigators are working to determine the cause of this fire.
Tonight, a man is in custody after authorities say he killed his wife while drunkenly backing his car up in his driveway. It happened around 10 last night on Autumn Mist near Spring Cypress Road and Grant Road. The Harris County Sheriff's Office says Kevin Ivy knew his wife Brenda Ivy was outside of the car but stepped on the gas as she tried to get in. The car hit her and he continued on, crashing into a tree. Brenda Ivy died at that scene. The Sheriff's Office says Kevin Ivy was arrested on charges of intoxication manslaughter. Turning now to California, where wildfires continue to rage. Tonight, firefighters are grappling with the Los Angeles wildfires as they threaten to expand into new parts of the ravaged county.
The fires have consumed an area larger than San Francisco. The LA County Medical Examiner's Office confirms it investigating 11 fire-related deaths in the worst wildfires the county has ever faced.
CBS's Ashley Sharp reports from Los Angeles.
Battling multiple fires across LA, firefighters are desperately trying to contain the catastrophic Palisades wildfire before it spreads to the northeast.
Our top priority remains saving lives and protecting property.
Homes here in the Mandeville Canyon have burned as the Palisades fire rages on for hours with no clear end in sight.
Ground crews and aerial assets worked through the night in the Mandeville Canyon area, creating containment lines and protecting structures, continuing a full suppression effort.
There's concern that winds could pick up yet again and push the wildfire towards the nearby Getty Museum and UCLA.
The challenges right now are the weather and the topography. As we've seen this morning, there's been a lot of wind shifts and an increase in the wind velocity since we've been here. When we first started out in this area about an hour ago, the air was relatively clear. Now the wind has shifted and now we're back in the smoke.
Officials also worry the Palisades fire could cross over I-405 and into more densely populated areas in the Hollywood Hills and San Fernando Valley. LA's police chief says a new task force will investigate the cause of the catastrophic fires.
This task force is made up of local, state, and federal partners designed to investigate the cause of these fires and to see if there's any connection between them.
On Saturday, law enforcement warned people who have been driving up to get a closer look at the blazes to stay away. Ashley Sharp, CBS News, Brentwood, California.
Ashley, thanks so much. And here at home, wildland firefighters from the Houston Fire Department, along with personnel from Baytown, Conroe, Needham, and Porter, are being deployed in a task force to help battle the devastating fires in the Los Angeles area. These are pictures sent to us from HFD of the crew members they are sending. Officials say they left this morning and are expected to arrive in California by Sunday, staying for more than 2 weeks to help out in any way that they can. This comes after a direct order from Governor Greg Abbott to the Texas Division of Emergency Management, asking them to send firefighters, emergency personnel, fire engines, and equipment to assist with the wildfires in California. In a statement, Governor Abbott said Texans know all too well the devastation wildfires can bring to communities and that our country is stronger when we come together in times of crisis. According to Abbott, TDEM will be deploying over 135 firefighters along with 45 fire engines, ambulances, command vehicles, and other equipment.
And the National Football League is stepping up to support those impacted by the Southern California wildfires. The NFL pledged to donate $5 million to various organizations working on relief efforts in Los Angeles County. The funds come from groups with the LA Chargers, the LA Rams, the Minnesota Vikings, the Houston Texans, and the NFL Foundation. Online right now, meteorologist and LA native Kim Castro speaks with Houston's own Trey the Truth about the help his relief gang is bringing to that area.
All right, shifting gears over to weather now on what was a really beautiful Saturday in January. Clear skies tonight over NASA's Space Center.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist David Paul is in for Pat Kavlin tonight.
So, Dave, nice to see the sun again today, but how's the rest of that weekend looking?
I hope you got some sun on your face today, because tomorrow the clouds are going to roll back in and we're going to see some scattered showers tomorrow as well. What a day it has been. Med Center, best in the world. Beautiful last little glow of what's been a gorgeous day. Downtown, a little bit of a purple and blue glow as the sun heads below the horizon, and it's chilly outside right now. We had highs in the 50s. Now we're 48 at Bush. Hobby's 42. Galveston 47. Tomball 49. Man, it's gorgeous out there. Neighborhood Weather Network, Westview, Bel Air, East College Street, our instrument there has 49 degrees. We head up to Tomball, Rally Creek Drive. You got a 50-degree temperature there at our instrument right there on the street. We'll continue to fall through the 40s into the lower 40s as we head through the evening. And I think we're going to bottom out in the 40s tonight. Cloud cover is going to begin to increase after midnight. That will hold temperatures in check. Now, next 3 days. Tomorrow, completely different story. Clouds thicken. 50-50 chance for scattered showers. No thunderstorms expected, but there will be some scattered showers off and on. High temp only in the 50s tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday. Now, weather improves Monday, Tuesday, but it will be quite chilly Monday, Tuesday. Lows in the 30s and highs in the 50s. Let's look at future track. Here come these rain chances. We go into Sunday morning, 7:30 in the morning. We're cloudy, and you see the coast with a few little scattered showers. Now, what's going on is we're getting more of an onshore flow now, south breeze. And so as we head toward lunchtime, scattered showers, and some may reach into the woodlands and Conroe by then, and a couple of showers down near the beaches. By 3 o'clock, a few scattered showers. It's hit or miss. It's nothing too big and bad. I wouldn't cancel any plans, but you may have to dodge a light rain shower off and on. By 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, could be a little band of light showers across our coastal counties, and temps only in the 50s. Then we go into Monday, and just to give you a head start, Monday morning, No rain, mostly cloudy, but it will be cold. 39 as another little push of reinforcing chilly air comes in from the north. Here's the big map right now across the USA. There's the little frontal boundary that's going to come through and give us chilly weather next week. High pressure giving us the beautiful weather today. But I wanted to show you what high pressure is doing out here in California. Now notice the clockwise rotation around that high. As that high builds in tonight, that clockwise rotation is going to increase, and that's why they think the winds could pick up tonight across LA. 40 to 60 mile an hour gusts are possible, so firefighters are racing to do the best they can to contain what fires they can before the winds spike later tonight and early tomorrow morning. As far as we're concerned, that clockwise flow around our high pressure has given us the onshore flow today. That has helped to warm us up a little bit. Instead of highs in the 40s, we had highs in the 50s. We've now dropped to 48. You can see the rest of the country is quite chilly. And so is North America, but not quite as cold as yesterday. Churchill's at 5, Yellowknife is 11 below, but winter in full force across North America. If we're going to get another really cold outbreak, like a hard freeze, like temps in the teens and single digits, like back in 21, it starts here in Siberia. And Dryanka's at 30 below. Deputatsky's at 31 below. I mean, it's bitter cold here. To get this over into our neck of the woods, you need a mechanism to bring the cold air out of Siberia across the North Pole and then back down into Canada. And right now, that mechanism does not exist. We need jet stream, the jet stream here over the Pacific, to have flow out of Siberia over the North Pole and down into Canada. And right now, we do have a little bit of a ridge here over Alaska and Canada. And in fact, that ridge will stay over Alaska and Canada. And what that's going to do going into next Friday, that ridge amplifies. It will grab air from the North Pole here and plunge it down into the United States. So this will be Arctic air coming down, but not the really bitter cold stuff that will be locked up over Siberia for now. However, going into Sunday, we've got the marathon this next Sunday, January 19th, and that type of a pattern, cold air coming down, active southern branch of the jet, windy and cold for Marathon Sunday, and there could be a few drops of rain early in the morning for the marathon as well. Overnight tonight, Heights 42, Brookhaven 44, Gulf Crest 44, these are morning lows. Aldine 39, Tomball 36, Makawa 44, 35 Conroe, Huntsville 34. So a chilly night tonight. And then tomorrow it's cloudy and cool. Highs in the 50s, clouds and a few scattered showers will be around tomorrow. The extended forecast after a gloomy Sunday, it's chilly, but it's beautiful. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. My goodness, that's gorgeous. Saturday, rain chances start to pick up out of that next cold front that could make it windy and cold for the marathon. Any marathoners around here? I don't know. Is there one here?
Cheryl.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Cheryl.
about to run in the other direction, David.
All right, thanks, Dave. Today, former Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner was sworn in as the new congressman for Texas's 18th congressional district.
Yeah, it was a seat previously held by the late Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. Her daughter, Erica Lee Carter, stepped in and finished her mother's term before the new year.
Now, therefore, I, Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo, do hereby declare January 11th, 2025, Congressman Sylvester Turner Day.
Today's community swearing-in ceremony happened at the Mickey Leland Federal Building, where Jackson once worked. Many speakers took the stage, highlighting the work that Turner has done for the community while also reflecting on Jackson Lee's legacy. During his speech, Turner expressed his readiness to work with national leaders to bring affordable health care and housing options to Fifth Ward. He also took a moment to honor the late Congresswoman's birthday, which is tomorrow.
Turning now to a couple of other top stories we're following for you this evening.
Tonight, we're learning new developments in the deadly South Korea plane crash that killed more than 170 people.
Investigators say flight recorders from the passenger jet stopped working minutes before it belly landed and exploded on the runway.
It comes after South Korea officials sent the plane's black box to the U.S. for analysis. In a statement, authorities said it was unclear why the devices stopped recording and that they'll work to determine a cause. CNN is waiting to hear back from the National Transportation Safety Board.
In California now, health officials are investigating a possible case of bird flu in a child. The San Francisco Department of Public Health says the child developed symptoms like red eyes and a fever. A sample has been sent to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention for confirmation. Fortunately, the child did need to be hospitalized and has since recovered. While officials are still unsure how that child was exposed, they say there is no evidence the virus spread to anyone else.
And the tragic wildfires in California are impacting sports. The NBA has postponed today's home games for both the LA Lakers and Clippers as the smoke from the fires have created dangerous conditions. The league said those games will be rescheduled. And it's not just those games. The NBA is also postponing more matchups. In Atlanta, the Rockets were set to play the Hawks this evening, but due to winter storm conditions, that game has been rescheduled. No word yet on a makeup date.
And right now, guys, the Texans doing pretty good.
Excited!
20-6 right now,
Oh,
fourth quarter.
love to hear it. Thanks for that sports update,
Yeah,
Marcelino.
head back over to KHOU and watch it. We'll see you later tonight.
Enjoy your evening. We'll see you then at 10.